Hello. This week's been really good. I've started walking again and writing again, even though my writing now is like in year six when you make it all. Really tired, always tired. When you make it really bubbly, but that's alright. It'll progress. Before I got a bit ill, I wrote a poem called The Arsonist, and it's about sitting down with that person that you've waited for and them like offering you the world, and well, not even the world, just being like, I love you, basically. And you being like, well, nah, like that's basically it. You've kind of just you've grown out of it, or you've boxed it, or they're just too late. So yeah, this is like the end of a chapter about writing about him. Well, until someone else breaks my heart, I guess. I'm going to start writing political poems stuff now. We'll see. But yeah, this is it. I hope you like it. I left you a note in hope that you'd realise how our drunken disputes meant nothing come daylight and we don't fight. But just know the reason I packed my stuff up was to watch you carry me back into your life. You didn't know. I'd waited for the door to go for over 4 years though. Wrote memories over the walls that turned into epics, imaginary settings, feelings I hadn't felt that had started to, the more the distance grew between. Every passing bus was dropping you off. Ran every time the door knocked. I have never been so lost. Got my wires crossed. Thought that you'd fell in love. Only to be told 4 years on by you she was a filler of a space I'd left behind and you'd settled with. Jeez, kid. Let's just hope she never reads this or any other poem with your sentiment laced in between every finger space. We've never let go of the other. 4 years. You found yourself with me in your passenger seat. It's funny how we should meet here, old friend. We sink back into the old times. We bounce off each other like fireflies in a jam jar. We are glowing, shining, burning, sell each other every day without the other, and how funny it is to meet like this, old friend. I asked if you still love me. You said I wouldn't be here if I didn't. You wouldn't still be gone if you did, and trust. I've tried every day to believe that maybe you just got lost somewhere and you spent all this time getting back to me, but you haven't. You see the world through different eyes now, and they don't shine as bright as they did. I admit I might be biased, but the way you speak, I think you too must have realised this. We spoke of a shared tragedy, how it made you realise you only have one shot at being happy, whereas me, it made me see that you can't spend 4 years on something that will never be. Old friend, I've written stars of wishes. I've labelled every dandelion in the back garden with your name, 1111. I wish 2 whole minutes away of every day. I watched in my window all the way home. You looked different. If you were looking to break me again, I was rubble. My eyes couldn't hide the bags from the mess we'd packed away and stored in boxes, locked it. I'd unpack daily in hope I could find what it was that changed, but I couldn't. We sat for 2 hours outside my house, which became your house, my house. We walked through what could have been and how it would be, how you wasn't happy. You said to me, I just don't want to hurt anybody. The irony of that statement ignited the rubble in my chest. I spent the last 3 years as an arsonist. Burn every bridge with you at the end of it. Breathe fire at your name and set the world we created together alight in hope you'd notice the flame. I ran on boiling concrete in bare feet as your memory managed to engulf me, fell somewhere between the first time you looked at me and woke up with me and stayed there. Avoiding you had just become too difficult. Passers-by tried to help me up. I was having none of it. I was concluding everything I couldn't help but hold on to. You were the safest of blankets, the strongest army I'd ever known. Your presence led to passers-by walking over me. You can't help her. She's lost in memories. I just believed. The best part of believe is the L-I-E. You've always popped up, occasionally, just to check your bet was safe with me. You asked, do you still love me? I looked at your reflection in the window. I don't know. Walked in and over me as you please, built your pedestal amongst the trees I planted that day. We walked through the woods in snow. We spent hours laying the foundations, built landmarks by autumn, and watched the flowers bloom through May, carved our initials into every tree, watched our memories grow fondly, old friend. You taught me how to be loved and to be lonely. Passers-by would lay next to me. Why are you here? They'd ask me. I'm just comfy. Heartbreak is the worst, best excuse. My affections stopped with you. Some spent day and night trying to make me see the world like they did, smile like they did, function like they did. I was missing half my vital organs. The fact they couldn't understand this frustrated me. I wanted to shout loudly. Sat in your passenger seat, I repeated, you don't want to hurt anybody. You don't want to hurt anybody. You have never looked so lonely. I'd never been so ready to leave. Old friend, we arranged to meet. I made plans, left as a one-night stand, empty, tired, headache. You realised you'd made a mistake, too little, too late. As the darkness consumed your number plate, I closed the door, ate some toast, went to bed. Hope you liked it.